All right, so in my never-ending attempt to improve on my shit here, but still make use of the stuff that I already got and not have to buy any new equipment, I decided to try and talk directly into the mic for once and see if it makes a big difference in the sound quality, which I imagine it will. So moving on to chapter 6, which is about the personal field of consciousness, which is essentially like the lucid dreamer's, kind of default stance on this stuff, where now he's talking about experiences that take place, completely within the consciousness or the mind of the person having the experience. All right, so he writes how the personal field of consciousness is the repository of one's fears, dreams, hopes, ideas, motivations, expectations, tendencies, impulses, intents, memories, representations, models of the world. Excuse Mr. Catman. Models of the world, personal symbols, and everything else associated with what it means to be human. He also points out, though, how expectation, plays an exceptionally huge role here. And he uses the example of, say, if you're flying over like a city or a forest scene, that basically everything is kind of created like on the spot based on your own memories and ideas of what a city or forest might look like. Then he also points out something that, really stood out to me here. And he writes how it is not difficult to enter the personal field. You'll often end up there automatically without effort, even if you originally start out in the physical field. In effect, you will often find it quite difficult to remain inside the physical field for prolonged periods of time. Like an invisible force, the personal field will pull you toward it, whether you like it or not. And it represents a mode of consciousness that is far more natural to the out-of-body state than any other. And, and this could perhaps be one of the explanations why, people like me and a lot of the other lucid dreamers out there will kind of have that general idea on it, where if they do have this out-of-body experience where they seem to be in, what could be seen as like the physical realm, as time progresses, it does just tend to build out into what seems and feels like a standard lucid dream for us. So that can kind of land us in this, default assumption that therefore, it has to be completely internal and all dream, and all basically dream related. But anyway, yeah, so I thought that was neat.